I am short and bounce back and forth on whether I'm happy about it or not. That's it. Hi again, guys, and today I am not the Joker, baby. In fact, I'm staunchly against the idea of humor in today's video. I'm anti-joke, you might say. The anti-Joker who doesn't laugh about anything, aka Batman. Ah, crap, I already messed up the rules. That was just a straightforward joke with a punchline. It wasn't a good joke, but it still counts. Oh man, I'm bad at this whole thing. Today we're going to be looking at anti-jokes, jokes that aren't, which are all subversive about your expectations, by being exactly what you would expect if you didn't think you were being told a joke. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty convoluted explanation, and I'm really not super sure what makes an anti-joke anti-joke. Perhaps someone more smarter and actually entrenched in the community of anti-joke tellers could tell us. Here we have the difference between an anti-joke in just two sentences. An anti-joke: why did Jimmy drop his ice cream? Because he got hit by a bus. Not an anti-joke: why did Jimmy drop his ice cream? Because he wasn't careful and bumped into someone else. I don't know, I feel like that could still count, but let's hear its explanation. See, an anti-joke still has to be unexpected. The answer has to be stupid. Why? Does it have to be? Something that does make sense and is obvious, but isn't the answer you would normally expect. Every laugh is caused by surprise. If you say anti-jokes aren't supposed to make you laugh, then you're wrong. They are supposed to be so bad they are funny, not just bad, but not extremely bad so you don't even care. If a logical question and answer was an anti-joke, I'd be laughing all day. This post has been tagged as meta, so I'm taking it as an official authority on the topic. Thank you, random Reddit user, deleted. Maybe they're telling the truth and that is the agreed upon consensus of what an anti-joke is, but it didn't really help me much. I think to find out, we're really gonna have to get in hands-on, just really experience it ourselves. First though, just a reminder, there are only 2 days left to get my limited G-Sups collection. The whole thing is based on this incredibly unhinged but very well-made double-sided cup by the ever-talented Froggy Lock. Ass and tits, take your pick of which you like to look at more, and you can see the full thing in color on a shirt if you want, but perhaps the centerpiece of this whole collection is this hoodie. This thing is like masterfully color blocked, man. I'm so happy with it. You got the green tentacle going down to one arm. I feel like I'm showing off a watch. It is genuinely the most comfortable hoodie I own, and it's got the crop design on the back so you can wear it in public. It's just me staring at you, but if you know, you know. I am so happy with how these all came out, and I've been working on them for weeks, but they're gonna be gone for good in 2 days. That's right, on Tuesday, December 10th at 11 a.m. PST, 2 p.m. EST, these are gone forever. So if you want to get them, be sure to act fast, and go to that first link in the description where you can get everything you saw here for 10% off. Alright, so these are all original works by authors, so I'm going to be trying to shout out the person who made these posts if they haven't deleted their account, which happens a lot on Reddit. How do you fight off 3 home intruders with nothing but a TV remote? Please respond quickly. This was by Mighty Otaku, and I fear that I am 6 years too late, but I'm going to try and share this info for y'all in case you find yourself in the same situation. He asked seriously, so I will respond earnestly. First things first, it depends what you've been watching on TV. Is it a lot of peer-reviewed science engineering stuff that gave you the information you needed to make a weapon on the fly? Ostensibly, you have batteries in that remote, which gives you 3 objects instead of 1. The easy way is like just blunt force, just like Another is using the batteries as like rocks in Far Cry 3 to stealth your way around. I would recommend flight first and fight only if there's no other option. Home alone this shit the best you can and don't die. Good luck. Here we have McDonald's by Fateburn. 12 secrets McDonald's employees won't tell you. Well, they didn't tell me either. Thanks, Fateburn. Okay, I can't tell you this from a McDonald's worker perspective, but in general fast food, the amount of grease burns you will get is very, very dangerous. Also makes for funny stories. One time I was just like cooking fries in the vat and then just like one piece of grease flung out randomly and landed right next to my eye. It almost hit the cornea. Shit hurt and it left like a burn mark, obviously, but I'm glad it didn't touch the actual eye. You take your wins where you can get them, man. As far as the 11 other secrets, you have to pay for my subscription course if you want to hear those. Oh man, this post is by OKWhat22, but it got removed. Should have read the description better. This shit probably hit the subreddit like crack in the 80s when it got posted in 2018. Was I in high school when this joke was first posted to the subreddit? Anti-jokes obviously exist in the wild. You've definitely heard them in typical conversation, and they've gotten you good, but I think it's fun when there's like a community that coalesces around them on a certain platform, because then you can get meta about the actual place that you're doing it on. Removed? What happened here? I need to see the comments. I got God! Okay, I need y'all to bear with me because we're about to undertake an odyssey together. What starts with an F and ends in uck? No. What starts with a W and ends in hat? Yeah, fuck, dude. Again, it all comes down to the meta of it all. If you say this out loud, it's a lot easier to confuse on if it's a statement or a question. But the title here very clearly has a period. It was phrased as an assertion, and you read it in your brain, making you the one who said it. And then he had like a second voice come in that just chides you for your own mistake. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you for this one. That starts in an F and ends in uck. My friend said to me, "What rhymes with orange?" I said, "No, it doesn't." I swear to God, if this dude's account wasn't deleted, I would have words for him. Not ones that rhyme with orange, but words nonetheless. Let's ironically look at a post made by a guy named Orange. CJB Orange, to be exact. CJ Borange? What was the president's name in 1985? Donald Trump. It is crazy that there was like a 4-year window of time where this joke just didn't really work. And then as of a month ago, suddenly it's gonna work again for the next 4 years. Getting a second wind in its sails, dude. Just surprising longevity. Comebacks you didn't expect. It's like people who didn't follow what Charlie XCX was up to between Fancy and Brat. What starts with an F and ends with uck? Oh, not this shit again, dude. Wait, there's a question mark. Physique with 2 Q's, don't let me down now. Ah, finger fuck. That is funny. Oh, dude, I don't know how to take this one. No punctuation, so it's being left ambiguous. What is a word and starts with W? That's correct. That's like the complete opposite of the first of these scourges on the earth that I first had to read. It made me read a thought that was true in my brain, and then it complimented me for getting it right. Thanks, man. Okay, biastral_M. What do you call a cross between a Toyota and a Honda? A cross. Some priest must have dropped it. I don't know if I'm just like uselessly ideating on like nostalgia and the past of my childhood, but have you guys ever heard the so-called riddle? CH side by side, you are in the middle. If you haven't heard that before, gestate on it, just think about it. What's the answer? Church. And guess where I first got told about it? That's right, church. And they still got my ass with it because I didn't guess correctly. We were literally inside the answer to the question. When they were saying it to me, me was in the middle of church. It's fucking embarrassing, man. Just absolutely ruined my day. This one is by Tim Lord. How many ants does it take to fill an apartment? 10 ants. Wait, this doesn't make sense. I need clarification. Oh, shoot. This is antijokes, not r/ant jokes. My bad. And for anyone that was wondering, yes, r/ant jokes is its own dedicated subreddit that has had posts as recently as 1 month ago. What did Batman say to Robin before they got into the Batmobile? Robin, get in the Batmobile. I think I'm starting to see what that guy at the start of the video was describing. And to be fair, Robin complying and getting in the Batmobile depends on which one it is. There's like 7 of them. Dick Grayson was hated by his parents because they named him Dick. And he'd probably go with it. Jason Todd wouldn't do shit because he's dead. Tim Drake probably would, because he literally had to convince Bruce to let him be Robin after he swore off the practice, and Damian Wayne would probably say a slur. Why can't Helen Keller see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Oh my god. Before I answer this, I'm gonna do a litmus test on your intelligence. Do you believe Helen Keller existed? If your answer was no, you are fucking doomed. And if you thought the answer to this question was because because she was blind and deaf or whatever. No, it's because she died in 1968, which predates the birth of Cinnamon Toast Crunch by 16 years. It was chronologically impossible, you dolt. As if I wasn't towing the line enough there, what's worse than jokes about the Holocaust? Oh, this is another one by OKWhat22. I hope he doesn't say anything out of pocket. Oh, the thing that's worse than jokes about the Holocaust was the Holocaust. Technically correct. I mean, there wasn't like a single lie told. What's green, fuzzy, and if it fell from a tree, would kill you? Well, tell me, Danio Daddio. Pool table. I don't know why, but I was expecting more of an item that, more stereotypically kills people for comedic effect in cartoons. Then again, an anvil or a Sennheiser are not fuzzy and green. Then again, a pool table is not explicitly green either. I've seen blue ones, and those ones make me uncomfortable, but they exist. They're colored like they're supposed to be interactable in a video game, man. The yellow paint phenomenon extends to the real world. This is by Anonymous. Why did the chicken cross the road? The punchline is different. Different. Oh, that one's really fucking stupid. I really like it, though. Tell me in the comments, how many of these are ones you think you could actually pull out your ass crack to use in public? Like, if you were making actual person-to-person conversation and not just scrolling on an app to press upvote occasionally, how do you even deliver this one, bro? This was made a month ago before we knew the results of the US election. If Trump wins the election, I will leave the United States. If Kamala Harris wins the election, I will leave the United States. This is not a political post. I just want to travel. I can make some recommendations. I haven't been to a lot of non-English speaking Viking countries, but out of the ones I have been, Greenland is beautiful. If you go during that August, September, late summer months, that's like peak iceberg season, and oh my gosh, they are a sight to behold. Just watch out for like the gnats because they're everywhere, and they will like literally crawl under your glasses. That happened to me. Why doesn't Jesus like Christian rock music? Because it fucking sucks. Oh man, I feel like Jesus is one of those live and let live type of people. Like, even if he has opinions on like modern music and shit, I don't think he'd be the type to espouse them, because he's just like, I don't want to rock on anybody's parade, man. I'm not, just let people live. That type of shit, but how much does that hold up? What do lesbians and donuts have in common? Okay, tell me, Zubs99. They're both plural nouns. At first it was fuck that guy, now it's plural. Kendrick, I love you. I know that the words have this in common, but what else do lesbians, the people, and donuts, the food, have in common? The actual physical things. I guess they're both like primarily composed of atoms, solids. I'm not really like thinking of anything else, man. I think one's just an inanimate object, which I think just fundamentally makes it impossible to compare to a living person and the vast depth of their internal life. Overall, just a really dumb comparison, Zubs99. Makes no sense to talk about them at all. Hey, Cyclops, are you still dating Jean? No, Storm. We broke up. You could say she's my, and this is the part where you'd usually lower the sunglasses, but I'm not doing that because these are my physical eyes and it would be like ripping off your skin. But you know, when Scott Summers does it, Cyclops, he pulls down his shades, the ruby quartz glasses come off, and just infinite punch dimension, completely obliterates Storm. I can tell that this is a Marvel dork because his name is Starkchasm. Surprised I haven't seen that pun more, because that is like basically Tony Stark's whole thing. Dude, I need more X-Men and Marvel Rivals. I'm sorry, this is so off topic, but I stayed up till like 4 a.m. playing that shit last night. It just came out by the time I'm recording this. Whew. Okay, we got a post by Sodom City, and there's a title and a description, but it kind of flows into each other. We're gonna speedrun this. An Afghan, an Albanian, an Algerian, an American, an Andorran, an Angolan, an Antiguan, an Argentine, an Armenian, walk into a restaurant. Sorry, we don't have that many tables left today, said the manager. Please consider booking in advance the next time. There's like 200 some countries on Earth, right? Is this like literally every single one of them? Because before I was recording, I did the full block of text just to see how fast I could, and it just ran my throat dry. But if this is one single party hoping to get like a big table together so they can just like hang out, this is the most diverse friend group in the history of the world. Agnes DEI made a list of their favorite anti-jokes. The first 10 are great, but the last one is fucking gold. Great, 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 fucking gold. It's like I was hitting perfect notes on Fortnite Festival, dude. Just like that Friday Night Funkin'. I have a bed, but do not sleep. I have a mouth, but do not eat. What am I? Tired and hungry. I really have to stop expecting these things to go for the reference that pops into my head. Like, of course it's not gonna be I have no mouth and I must scream. I don't even know what that book and or video game's about. I just think the title and the cover is cool. This, on the other hand, is definitely someone who is tired and hungry. Number crunching by Sodom City again. Why is 6 afraid of 7? He's not afraid, however. Both of them really hate their parents because they'd named them as numbers. They were bullied constantly at high school and college? College even? I know like the teasing and the bullying still happens at college, but I thought people like mellowed out generally. Even the interviewers laugh a lot when they see the resume. Jesus Christ, man. That's a rough go with it. Recently, 6 asked out a girl and she replied, "No thanks. I only go for a perfect 10. See, to me that sounds like she was flirting back, actually. She's making a little jib, but it doesn't seem like she wasn't interested. But 6 is apparently so socially unadjusted that he didn't realize this was the case, and it only added to his woes. I'm starting to think the issue isn't that his name is 6. Have you considered that he might just be a total bummer? And for our last one, April Fools. Why did I even press on this expecting something? That's all I got. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Remember, there is only 2 days left to get this cup and this hoodie and everything in the collection. First link in the description if y'all want it. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe with notifications on. Anyways, this has been Kwite, and I'll see y'all next time.